this is CL Brown with my three-point shots from North Carolina's 70-67 win over Yale. The first shot is North Carolina coach Roy Williams tied mentor Dean Smith now for fourth all-time on the Division I men's basketball wins list with 879 wins. Afterwards, Roy really wanted to deflect. He did not want the questions to keep being about tying Dean Smith and setting records. He really just deferred to his former players and his current players for the success that he's had, and he wanted to keep it moving. He didn't even want to stay on the court and address the Dean Smith Center crowd very long afterwards, accepting a framed photo and plaque and basically just waving thanks to the crowd without going into a big long soliloquy on what the moment meant for him. It might be even more difficult on Saturday against Georgia Tech if he is able to pass them with the Carolina victory. Shot number 2 goes to playing Georgia Tech and the rest of these ACC games that are about to come about. Brandon Robinson scored a career-high 20 points, which Carolina needed more than ever to see somebody else who has the capability of putting up big numbers offensively. And Robinson made 5 3-pointers, which was also a career high. He's been a bucket getter. He could score the ball since high school, but he was never in a role at Carolina where he really needed to. Well, this season, they need him to. And after missing a few games with his own ankle injury, Robinson has come back. And it looks like until Cole Anthony is able to make it back, Robinson is as good as anybody to point to as somebody to be the leading scorer on his team while Cole Anthony is out. Also, kind of a nugget to that was Justin Pierce scoring 14 points. The graduate transfer from William & Mary was only in double figures for the second time this season, and that first time was Carolina's second game of the year when he scored 18 against Wilmington. So that'll give him confidence, he said, moving forward into ACC play. The third and final shot was a sobering one for Carolina as freshman guard Anthony Harris went down with a right knee injury in the second half. Harris had missed the first 8 games this year with a left knee injury. He was still rehabbing from high school. So it was very emotional for Jeremiah Francis, also freshman guard, who rehabbed those first 8 games while he was out with an injury, also suffered from high school. He bonded with Harris. They didn't really know each other that well before they got to Chapel Hill, and waking up at 6 a.m. to come out to the Smith Center for rehab sessions just made them tighter. So he took it probably the hardest as anyone on the team when he saw Harris go down. He was upset almost to the point of tears in the post-game press conference, just talking about how hard they worked to get back to where they are. And after the game, the players went from the locker room to the training room to all wish Anthony Harris well. So those are my 3-point shots from Carolina's win over Yale. CLBrownHoops.com launching on January 6th. Please keep note of that, and I would enjoy your clicks on that. And in the meantime, you can click like or subscribe on CL Brown Hoops YouTube channel.